Yes, this is Immaculate from Jakima Properties. Yes, you can get 1 bedrooms from 15,000 to around 25,000. Yes, the difference comes with the finishing and the space. Yes, feel free to call me anytime for arrangement for house viewing. Yes, thank you so much. Bye. So once I decided that I want to do something, I thought I should do something ya kusaidia watu kupata nyumba rahisi. And I think that is where my ideas came from. Yeah, I have had very good clients. By good clients, I mean even if they don't get a property or they get, they end up to be my friends. I mean, we've been doing it for 2 years. Yeah.
Inaonekana you're good in it.
I thank God.
Oh, wow, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending na mathaa maria uratwirorera. Ni ngeto Wangui wa Muthoni gakunyita ugeni tafari na nyito ya muthenya wa umuthe ya The Property Path. Haria tugaga ni thabari ya kwigwatira indo na ng'undu. Muthenya wa umuthe twina mugeni wa bata ni nyarari thaka biu. Na umuthe ni ukorwo igitutwara thabari kayo uria yambiriirie kuria kinyite ona ningiri kuria erekeire kana kuria arakorwo akirora atiriri agakorwo agikinya atia. Hihi ri thabari yake ikoretwo atia? Haha niho ngwiraga karibu nigo tuko tugitwara na thabari no o wega ta wega atari ndo ta nganja tondu guku gwa Kiambu TV tugaga guku ni mucii koguo we hau mucii wi wira-ini waku kana wo haria hothe urikorwo ri karibu nigo riu tuko tugitwara na wega gathabari gaka. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Good morning, Wangui.
Oh, hana atia.
I'm very fine, I thank God. Yeah.
We thank God too.
Yeah.
So welcome. I would love you to introduce yourself to our viewers, your name, and also introduce just a little bit about your company.
Okay. So, jitago Immaculate Muthoni Njuguna, and I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I thank God for all that. So I do real estate, and my company is called Jakima Properties, and it was founded about 2 years now. It's now 2 years, and I like what I do.
So it's not just like a little baby.
No, it's not like a little baby. I mean, we've been doing it for 2 years. Yeah.
Inaonekana you're good in it.
I thank God.
Oh, wow, thank you. But you've said it started 2 years ago. So if I may ask, what does Jakima exactly mean?
Maybe I can take you back. Kwenye hiyo jina Jakima ilitoka. Actually, Jakima is a combination of 2 words, Jake and Ima.
Oh, wow.
So Jake is my husband and I'm Ima. So ikakuja ikakuwa Jakima. Yes.
Mtu kupendana mapenzi.
Yes.
Wow, that is very nice.
Yes.
And if I may ask about now Jakima, we have gotten the meaning behind Jakima, where it came from, and it is a really nice thing. So if I may ask, what is exactly the mission, and what was the mission of you founding Jakima, and even what drives you?
Okay, so about 3 years ago, I was looking for a house. And I didn't get really a very good experience. So once I decided that I want to do something, I thought I should do something ya kusaidia watu kupata nyumba rahisi. And I think that is where my ideas came from. So my mission was to make house hunting easy and finding a home easy, reliable, and being a trustworthy person to do that to people, to help people to find homes.
So it is purposely on finding homes, but no, it is not any other business. Like for example, you find its core service. It's not on the terms of building. Just it is helping people find homes.
Yes.
For rent or just or for lease.
I actually do all. I do house hunting, I do selling of properties, leasing of properties, and I also help people sell their properties. Yes.
So mtu hafai kukanyaga tu, mtu anataka kutafuta nyumba lakini kidogo your schedule is tight, so you are the first call, you are the direct one call.
Yes.
So if I may ask, you find that nowadays to find someone who is legit to help you in house hunting or acquire a property, it's really tough to get this one person who is really genuine. What makes you or your company, that is Jakima, to be outstanding?
Yes. So actually there are very many con agents out there, especially in Nairobi and in Kiambu County. There are very many. So when I started this, as I said, I didn't have a very good experience. So I thought to myself, I should be one of the people who are reliable and very trustworthy. So that is like most of that is what I really look up to my clients, and I make sure that they trust me. Actually, we are friends with my clients, and they give me referrals. Yeah.
Wow, that is really nice. Now, you've said about your clients, you having a free rapport with your clients. You find that some clients, they're not just there to acquire the land or to acquire the property, but they have hidden agendas. So you like, how do you identify these people or your clients are for real? They want this client, they want this property, or they want this house?
Good question. Number one, before you even come for a site visit, I can easily gauge you through a phone call. So I usually find out what exactly are you looking for, when do you want to move in, or what's your budget, you know, things like that. And you can easily tell a joker and someone who is not a joker. And now once you plan for a site visit, now when you get to meet them face to face, then you talk first before you start house hunting or looking for properties. Then from there you can know. Yeah.
Wow. So kidogo, you'll make me just understand how exactly. Some people unajua kujudge inakuwa ngumu. How do you manage to judge someone just by a phone call? Unajua face to face, you can make it by just how they react through the phone call.
So I usually market my properties online, and sometimes you can see my face. So I know that there are people out there maybe who wants just to I don't know, just to maybe see me or, you know. So what I usually do, sometimes we usually charge for viewing. That's one. So you can easily know someone who is serious through that. Number two, as I said, when I meet you, we usually talk first. So nakuuliza, what are you looking for? And I tell you these are the terms, blah blah blah, and then now we can start. Yes.
So wow, it is really nice to have someone who is straightforward and strict on what they do, because you'll find outside here what on your buyer. Now, if I may ask, you've said about site visits. When are these site visits planned, and what is the procedure for one to have a site visit?
Okay. I'm usually free every day. I mean, that's my job. So I usually get so many calls every day. So what we do is I tell someone they have to, like, if you want to see a house, you have to call me in advance so that we plan, because my days are busy. So once we plan, we can schedule, say for you have to call me like an hour before, and so that now I can schedule you for a site visit. If it is site visit, I mean, if it's a site visit za nje, say for example, because I sell land in wherever, Kamakis, Wayakiwe, so such now you have to plan in advance compared to house hunting. Sometimes you can just call me 30 minutes, you're here, and then we just house hunt.
So now thank you for saying the house hunting on there and the geographical places. Is there a specific geographical area that you go house hunting to, or it is just, we can say, countrywide or specific places?
I don't have specific places. I mean, what I do, I usually make sure that I have a broad number of houses. So I usually house hunt, say, in Nairobi, Kiambu County. I've gone all the way to Ngong, those sides of Ngong. So what my mission is to have a broad number of houses, so that once someone calls me, they get variety of houses. Yeah, instead of just relying on one specific area. Yes.
So umejipatia everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're like not just one-sided person.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really nice to hear about, because so many people, you'll find that I'm just specific. It is Kiambu non-stop. Okay, thank you. Now, if I may ask, since there are so many players in this market or in this field, how do you manage, or what do you do to retain your clients and also to acquire new clients?
Okay, so number one is trustworthy, reliability, and I like making friends with my clients. So most of my clients actually are referrals from my previous clients.
Your previous clients.
Yes, yes. So reliability and being trustworthy. Yes, for example, say you have come for a site visit, I'm showing you about 5 properties, and you are not satisfied with your properties that I've shown you. So number one is follow up. Number two is I make sure that I don't just I don't just sit down and relax since you've already seen the houses. So, I make sure there is a follow-up, and I make sure that you trust me so that you can come back, and I make sure that you get the property that you're looking for. Yes.
Wow, that is really nice. I'd love to get your service very soon.
You're welcome.
Looking forward to that.
You're
now,
welcome.
if I may ask, with the core services that you have, you said about land leasing, about rental and house hunting. Which one among those right now is you giving it more strength, or you just mainly focused on it that una feel you have to give it more push?
Okay, I started with house hunting. I don't do management for now. So for now, I feel like house hunting, I'm okay. So I'm advancing now to selling, leasing of land property. So we usually sell land, we usually sell apartments, we usually sell houses, that is bungalows and stuff. So that is where I want to move now, moving forward. Yeah, I have sold several, and I really like it. Yeah.
So you've said you've sold several so far. How is the experience about the selling? How do you feel so far? Right, I started this. Now I have gotten to this part. How do you feel about it?
I really like it. Actually, one thing that I am very proud and happy to God about is I really love what I do. So selling properties is not easy. By the way, it's not easy. Convincing a client. And then before convincing a client, you have to do your due diligence that you know wauzi hewa. So I like it, and it's you know, the feeling of seeing someone getting a home and they are satisfied and happy. It makes me so happy. Yes.
Wow, that is really nice. Now, if I may ask, because you've said about making the client happy and also making sure your services are well received, how do you get to manage to get to know the houses that are out there for rental, so that you can go with your client, and also to acquire? Do you do it personally, or is there a group that helps you, like those people, agents?
Yes.
Or is it just you professionally, or is there another group?
Okay. So as an agent, you cannot do everything by yourself. That's the fact of the matter, because it's a very broad area. So we usually work with other agents, but at the same time, you have to get out there and find properties for yourself. So I'm actually always out there looking for properties, and I love it. Yeah, and then also referrals. So once you, for example, if you get a property and you get clients, so the landlord or the management will call you and tell you have another property somewhere else. So referrals also work.
Kizuri cha jiuza kibaya cha jitembeza, and that is exactly what you are. Rora wa Kiambu TV hau toko tugikuga o hari ni ndagika cigana na nitugucokereria niguo tuko tugithie na mbere na kumenya hihi thabari yake ikinyite ku kana ikoretwo ihana atia. Uko ni gwa Kiambu TV, tafarira ni The Property Path, ni Wangui wa Muthoni. mwiroreri wa Kiambu TV ni twacokereria reke ngunyite ugeni o ringi uku ni gwa Kiambu TV tafarira ni the property path haria tugaga ni thafari ya kwigwatira indo o ndumwe na ngundu no muthenya wa umuthi ni ngwirire wega twina mugeni koguo wewe hau gukorwo ukihorera o hau ni gukorwo kimenya atiriri ehi thafari yake ri tukorwo tukimenya uria yanjiriirie haria kinyite na ningi kuria akoretwo akirora gukorwo agithie kana maundu maria erekeire gukatia gukorwo agikinyaniria ningi to Wangui wa Muthoni na hani hotu wa guku gwa Kiambu TV guku ni mucii na hati hohekaga atia titaha haumagwo koguo reke tuko tugithie na mbere na tafarira itu ya the property path. Immaculate.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Wangui.
Now, before we went for a short break, you said you really enjoy doing your work. Now, if I may ask, since this market or the real estate stroke property market has really evolved, because sometimes back you'd feel that hey, you have to use the stickers and what have you. What has Jakima done to make sure it has evolved, and what do you do to make sure you're already on that path?
Okay, yeah, as you've said, compared to Kitambo, you'd have to go to the ground. Even getting clients would have been very difficult because hawajui watakutoa wapi. So, but as of now, there are so many social media platforms where you post your properties and it's easier for them to find you there and call you because your numbers are there also. Yes.
So hakuna kwenda kule cyber kuprint makaratasi nyingi.
Hapana. And then now compared to Kitambo, saa hizi sasa they can see what they are coming to see because you've already posted the houses, the photos, the videos, good quality videos, so they already know wanakuja kuona nini. Yes.
Wow, that is really nice. Now, you've said about getting your clients, and let me ask, how do you acquire your clients, or what platforms do you use to acquire your clients?
Okay. So mostly I'm on social media, which is TikTok. I'm mostly active on TikTok because I feel like TikTok is the most active right now. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook. Yes.
And what are your handles?
So my handle is at Jakima Properties on all handles. Yes.
So if I went to the internet and I just searched Jakima, it will just bring it direct to you.
Yes.
How about those people who don't have the access to internet? Kuna wale shushu wako kule, or someone who is really busy, then they don't have the access to the time to go through the internet. How can they get to you?
So through my numbers, of course, my phone numbers. Actually, I have gotten so many clients, not through social media, sana through referrals, you know, through other agents, through landlords who've gotten good services from me. So yes.
So the referrals are really doing the magic.
Yes.
Wow, thank you. Now, if I may ask, for a person who is house hunting or looking for a house to lease or to rent, what are the few tips that you can tell or you can share with someone who is watching fair?
Yeah, and it's very important to know kabla uende kutafuta nyumba. It is very important to know that number one, kuna very many out here agents. I am sure mmeona very many videos going around about people who've been conned by agents, na ni watu wengi pia they don't believe in agents.
Yes, mtu anauziwa hewa.
Yes, anauziwa hewa. So number one, you have to find a reliable agent. How you find a reliable agent? Maybe you can look for people who've been helped by a certain agent instead of just finding them online. Number two, stickers on the walls. I don't advise people to do that. Look for a reliable agent. Number two, when you're going for house hunting, have specifics of what exactly are you looking for. So tell the agent who is assisting you, I'm looking for such a house, because sometimes you may be looking for, say, 3-bedroom for 13 million. And then they are showing you, they take you, I mean, sometimes you pay, they are charging you, so they are taking you for houses which are worth way beyond your budget, or less than your budget. So tell them exactly what, give them specifics. Tell them natafuta nyumba inakaa hivi na hivi na hivi, location, specifics. Be sure of your specifics. Yes.
Thank you for sharing the tips. I guess I'll also have to pinpoint a few and use them for my own for myself.
Yeah, sure.
Now, if I may ask, since you've been into the industry for 2 years, what are the challenges that you've been facing, and kidogo, how have you managed to overcome the challenges?
Okay. Challenges ziko kwa wingi. There are so many challenges out here.
Give us.
I'll give you examples. So, for example, I might get a client who is looking for a house, and I take them to properties that they really love. Na waonge, maybe they talk to the owners and they agree on the terms for payment, but sometimes unapata mtu, maybe they don't have the ready finances, and then by the time they are getting the finances, the house is already paid by someone else, taken by someone else. That's one of the challenges. Number 2 is getting jokers, of course, on the ground, sababu wako wengi. Lazima wakuwe wengi. Number 3 is helping people to get, you know, us as agents, we are usually, we rely on commissions. So sometimes you get clients when you show them the houses, they buy houses, and then later they are like, mimi sikuletwa na agent. Yeah. And you know now the person who's supposed to pay you commissions, they believe the client, of course.
The client, it has is happened. Always right.
Yes, yes.
Now, apart from now having that challenge, are there any other challenges?
Yeah, there's so many challenges out here. Things like not being paid commissions, things like getting very rude clients, things like that, you know. And you have to make sure you adapt with them and give them the best, no matter how they react. Yes.
Wow. Wow. We are sorry about the challenges. Hopefully, people will try and make sure, you know, as you give the best, they give the best too. So if I may ask, because no man is an island, so in your journey, do you have either 1 or 2 clients that you have a story that you can tell? If you can pinpoint them and say, this one was the best, I really enjoyed serving you, and there's one somewhere or 2 you say, I wouldn't want to experience that again, or I wouldn't want to serve you again. It is not bad, but I wouldn't wish that to happen again. Do you have such experience?
Yes, there are so many that I cannot even count, but maybe I can start with the good ones.
Please do.
Yeah, I have had very good clients. By good clients, I mean even if they don't get a property, or they end up to be my friends, and they give me referrals. I think that is the biggest highlight. And we become friends, you know, things like that, and I really love that.
How about on the other, you spin it on the other side?
On the other hand, my worst client, there's a client I sold to a property, a very big sale, and then just like I said, once they are done, they are satisfied, they are happy, and they show you that they are so happy, they get a house that they really love. And then now when it comes to payment, they don't pay you, or they say that that is not that agent who brought me. I did it by myself. Yeah, I did it by myself. Yeah, it happens.
What? Yeah. We are sorry. God will take you through it. Now, if I may ask, is there a single person or an individual or even a group that has stood with you throughout this journey, and you feel like if they were not there, Kidogo would not have made it?
Yeah, sure. Of course, God. God has been my biggest support. Yeah, because sometimes you feel low. Sometimes you just feel like I don't think I can do this, especially after very bad experiences. My family has been there for me, especially my siblings, my parents. I really thank them for that. I've had people who've helped me walk this journey. When I was starting out, I just started by myself. So through this journey, I found people who've helped me, who've trained me, and I really thank God for them. Yeah.
Wow, to the people, salute.
Yeah.
Now, if I may ask, because you said you started alone as you yourself with your vision and mission, now to a person who is out there who would love to start, just to make that single step in the business, what would be your advice to them?
I'd say just start. If you feel like this is your calling, just start. Look for people to help you to start. Look for people who have been in this industry to guide you and take you through. Of course, you have to you have to know what happens in the market. So do your study. And yeah, just start.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for the advice. So to you, young man, young lady who wants to start a business, can you follow her steps? Now, let me ask this question because of guiding. To this person who wants to now acquire that house through you, what are the steps that one is supposed to follow? Yes.
If you want to buy a house, right?
Yes, through you.
Okay.
You as now my agent, what are the steps that I'm supposed to follow to make sure I acquire that house?
So me being your agent, number one, once you call me, give me your specifics, like I'm looking for this and this and this, and then I'm going to give you what I have, and then if you like what I have, you come, we go to the ground and see what I have. If you like a house, then you can take the house. If you don't, then we can continue looking for other options and better options until you're satisfied. Yeah.
So those are just the simple steps that one is supposed to take.
Yeah, it's just that simple. Yes.
Wow, thank you.
Yes.
Now I'm really intrigued and looking forward into working with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now let me ask, as now we are winding up, you personally, apart from now you being you in the business, Immaculate in the business, the lady in the business, what do you venture in personal life to wind up?
What I venture in personal life? Well, I'm a mom, so most of the time I'm with my family and my kids, and yeah, that's it. I don't have much that I do. It's just most of the time is just my family, yeah, and my work.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
As we conclude, you can give us your parting shot and also where people can find you.
Okay. So something that I forgot to say is that I am an Airbnb host. I have a studio unit in Ruaka, and I also help people get 1, 2, 3 bedrooms B&Bs. So feel free to reach me for all property needs. And thank you so much, Wangui, for having me and for this opportunity.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
How about your handles?
You can find me on 0799 872747 and on all my social media platforms, which is TikTok, Facebook and Instagram at Jakima Properties. Karibuni sana.
Immaculate, thank you for coming.
Thanks so
and
much.
Looking forward to hosting you again
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you. Na mwiroreri wa Kiambu TV hau niho tugukorwo tugitirira tabarira itu ya muthenya wa umuthi ya The Property Path haria tugaga ni thabari ya kwigwatira indo o ndumwe na ngundu ni ngeto Wangui wa Muthoni na mugeni witu muthenya wa umuthi auma Immaculate kuma kuria kwa Jakima Properties Limited. No akimenya ugikenda gukorwo kigura indo ona kana ugenda gukorwo kigura nyumba yona kana kwigwatira kana gukorwo ugikombora mundu uri ugikora na ningi kuria ugikorwo kiaraniria nake nginyagia kiumia turorete rira tugakorwo mugeni ungi uria tugakorwo tugeneire ona kana atugeneire na tugakorwo tukimenya thabari yake ona ningi kuria akoretwo arorete na maundu maria anacemania namo nginya hindi ĩngĩ Ngai enda na tukinyaniria nĩrĩo tugacemania. Bye bye.